You know that perfect vacation we all imagine? The one where you're sipping coffee in a quiet Italian cafe, meditating under cherry blossoms in Japan, or chilling on an empty Bali beach with zero stress? Yeah, reality has other plans. Because once you actually travel, you realize it's not just sunsets and smoothies, it's sweat, confusion, and sometimes regret mixed with laughter. Let's talk about what really goes down when you visit some of the world's most hype travel spots. Japan. So I thought Japan would be all peaceful temples and quiet moments of reflection. I literally packed meditation apps expecting to find my inner peace. What I found instead was being shoved into a train car like human origami during rush hour. There's actually people whose job it is to push you into trains. They're called pushers, and they're surprisingly strong. And can we talk about the trash situation? I spent an entire afternoon carrying around an empty coffee cup because I couldn't figure out which of the 17 different recycling bins it belonged in. There's trash rules more complex than filing taxes, and you'll find yourself Googling how to throw away cup in Japan more than once. Those Instagram photos of pristine streets? Yeah, that's because everyone's walking around with their trash in their pockets. Oh, and bring cash. Lots of cash. Your fancy credit card is basically decoration in half the places. But honestly, once you accept that Japan is beautifully chaotic rather than peacefully zen, you'll fall in love with every overwhelming minute of it. Italy. Italy was supposed to be my romantic movie moment, you know? Walking through cobblestone streets, intimate dinners, all that good stuff. What actually happened was me standing in line for 2 hours to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which, by the way, takes exactly 30 seconds to see and think, yep, it's leaning. Venice in summer? Let's just say the canals have a very distinctive smell that nobody mentions in travel blogs. And those charming street vendors? They're persistent in a way that makes door-to-door salespeople look shy. I got chased 3 blocks by someone trying to sell me a designer bag that was clearly made yesterday. But here's the secret nobody tells you. Wake up at 6 a.m. Those empty Instagram streets exist for exactly 1 hour before the tour buses arrive. South Korea. Thanks to K-dramas and K-pop, people expect South Korea to be like living in a romantic music video. Perfect cafes, flawless people, and those cute moments where strangers accidentally bump into each other in slow motion. Plus, everyone talks about how this is this super high-tech paradise where everything is digital and futuristic. The reality is that those Instagram-worthy cafes are packed with people camping out for hours with laptops. Finding a seat is like winning the lottery. The beauty standards are intense. Skincare stores will hand you 17 different products like it's a survival kit. That famous 10-step skincare routine isn't just trendy, it's basically expected. And yes, the technology is incredible. Faster internet than anywhere, digital payments everywhere, and robots serving food. But here's the catch. A lot of apps and websites only work for Korean residents. Want to use KakaoTalk or order delivery? Good luck without a Korean phone number. Language barriers hit harder than expected too. Despite all that technology, English isn't common outside tourist areas. The food really is as amazing as it looks. Just don't expect to look like a K-pop star after one visit to a Korean spa, and definitely download that translation app before going. Dubai looked like a futuristic paradise in every photo I'd seen. Infinity pools, perfect weather, luxury everything. Reality check, it's so hot that my phone literally overheated just from being outside. I spent most of my time running between air-conditioned spaces like I was playing the world's most expensive game of hot lava. And expensive? A bottle of water costs more than my lunch back home. I watched my budget disappear faster than ice cream in the desert. Plus, there's cultural rules that tourists often miss, like no public displays of affection, and alcohol only in specific places. But when you respect the culture and prepare your wallet, Dubai really is unlike anywhere else. Mexico. I went to Mexico expecting endless tacos and chill beach vibes. What I got was endless tacos that set my mouth on fire and energy levels that made me feel like I was at a festival 24/7. The nightlife doesn't stop, ever. Music until sunrise, car horns like it's New Year's Eve every night, and street vendors calling out at 3 a.m. like it's rush hour. If you're looking for quiet relaxation, maybe don't book a place in the city center unless you want to join the party, whether you plan to or not. But the people, they really are as amazing as everyone says. The warmth and authenticity is something you can't fake or find everywhere. Bali was supposed to be my spiritual awakening, complete with empty beaches and peaceful rice terraces. Instead, I found myself in hour-long lines to take the same Instagram photo as everyone else. Those hidden spots on social media, about as hidden as Times Square. The monkeys are everywhere, and they're basically tiny criminals. One stole my sunglasses right off my face and then had the audacity to stare me down while wearing them. Keep everything zipped up unless you want to negotiate with a monkey for your belongings. And power cuts are real. Wi-Fi disappears randomly. And sometimes you just have to embrace the fact that paradise comes with some technical difficulties. The real truth about travel. The messy, unexpected moments are actually the best parts. Getting lost in Tokyo led me to the best ramen of my life. Getting my stuff stolen by a monkey in Bali became the funniest story I tell at parties. Real travel isn't about getting the perfect Instagram shot. It's about rolling with the punches, laughing at the chaos, and collecting stories that are way better than any filtered photo. So pack your bags, but also pack your sense of humor and realistic expectations. Which of these reality checks surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments what travel expectations totally didn't match your reality.